everybody, welcome back to another Stoneforge gaming video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a unit of earth elementals that I recently painted up. These are kind of an eclectic group of earth elementals that I have taken from multiple different places and either repainted or just painted them completely. The guy on the left, the one with the steel sort of head, he was a Reaper Dark Heaven Legends miniature. The one in the center is a Reaper Bones model, and then the one on the right is actually a pre-painted old D&D. Yeah, this one right here. He's a pre-painted D&D earth elemental that I decided to rebase on a new base, paint it up with my Borderlands style theme, and then give a touch up to the paint job where I added a couple of extra dry brushes of some browns, a little bit of greens in there, and then also just some higher grays that kind of made the whole thing pop a little bit more. There was a little more of a glossy finish to whatever they had done on it originally. I wasn't really a huge fan of it. This guy here, you can see I actually added some washes after I did my original couple layers of dry brushing for the gray. I did some washes of some browns and greens and reds, and then I dry brushed those up with some different off grays. I like this. There's a little T-Rex sort of skeleton in his back there. I always thought that was an awesome little detail. But yeah, so like the different pieces, the greens and the browns and reds, I dry brushed those up by mixing my main gray highlights with some of my off colors, my greens, my browns, and my reds that I was originally using, and then just kind of dry brush that on up so that it kind of gave it that realistic rock texture. For this guy, I did a very similar thing where I added a couple of layers of washes on it, and then for the headpiece, I just did a very basic dry brush and then a couple of layers of the different metallics to the little sort of ball head there, which I thought was a kind of interesting thing that would, because really for earth elementals for me, I just kind of figured why would they be so similar? It's not like they're golems, they're elementals, so I always imagined they would be a little bit different, so I kind of went a little more eclectic with this, and for these guys they would make up roughly, I believe it's a regiment in Kings of War, so for the three of them. And more or less I just follow the painting guidelines. So if any of you are curious exactly how I did these techniques, I do have a how to paint realistic rock tutorial in the videos, so take a look there. And I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.